may be the next First Lady of the United States of America, the perfectly poised, beautiful blonde who happens to be a powerful public speaker. But here's something else you don't know about Cindy McCain. She's a drift racer.
I was channel flipping a couple of weeks ago, and all of a sudden I see you driving this car sideways.
Yes, tearing around the track in that yellow Corvette is 54-year-old Cindy McCain. She's fallen in love with drifting, a style of auto racing that began in Japan.
I had no idea that you were a race car, a
drifter. Yeah,
drifter.
It's fun. Can I look inside?
A self-described gearhead since childhood, Mrs. McCain drove the pace car at a NASCAR race this summer, and she told Lisa Salters on ESPN's E60 that she was hooked on drifting with her first lesson in Japan.
For me, it was a little bit scary because it is a little bit like being out of control, but I was really intrigued with it.
Cindy told me that drifting was a way to bond with her son Jack, now at Annapolis.
It was something my son and I got involved with together. I have loved cars since I was a teenager, as does he, and so we had this kind of bond that we could share in cars, and I encouraged it with him.
On the E60 profile called Cindy 500, Jack says his mom was the true driving force.
We saw it on TV. She was a lot more excited about it than I was at the time.
Drifting was really fun, and we were the only mother-son team that did that. It was a lot of fun.
It looked like it was. I can tell you were having a good time.
Her husband told me he finds his enjoyment in a more quiet way.
What is your adventuresome side?
I love to hike. There's a mountain behind us here that's a good, tough 45-minute to an hour hike, but it gets almost straight up.
Is that when the Secret Service is tailing you and cursing you at the same time?
He's being modest, actually. He did rim to rim. He did the Grand Canyon rim to rim in, what, 2 days?
Jack and I did in 3 days. My son Jack and I.
About a year ago?
A couple of years.
That's
2 summers ago.
Tough hike.
When do you have time to do that now? You probably don't.
Not much, not very much, but, you know, it's not that much time left, and we'll get back to it.
And when this campaign is over, no matter what the outcome, look for Mrs. McCain, who has built her own drift car to get back on the track.
If you are to end up moving into the White House, are you going to be able to drift?
Sure.
Well, what's going to happen to that?
I heard Camp David's got a lot of space.
How is that for cool? Speaking of which, still ahead, the primetime star who caught this night vision shot of a lion.